Hi everybody, it's Rob with Landscapes Construction and Inspections by Rob, and Ask Rob to Be Home Savvy. Today we got a small little project. How about hanging a small shelf or a picture? Everybody's always wondered, what should I use to hang something on the wall with? Well, we have some simple drywall anchors. They can be actually put into hollow walls and regular drywall. Depending upon what type of wall you might have, you might want to try a different anchor. There's all kinds of things out there like monkey hooks, expandable anchors, and things like that. So really be kind of specific about what you're looking for anchor. That's something for a whole nother subject for the day. We're going to talk about something really simple. Drywall anchors, they go in really nice and easy. Push them into your drywall, screw them in, install a screw behind that, hang your picture or shelf, whatever you're doing. Simple items you're going to need: a level, screwdriver, marker to mark out with. We use some painter's tape, your favorite stud anchor or whatever you're going to hang it with, and shelf or picture. Neat little trick. Everybody has their own little ways of doing things. We kind of use painter's tape. It's really easy. You can make a mark on the back side of your picture. Pretty simple. Put this onto your hook roughly about where you want to. You can mark the center of that, and then we fold it over. Once you mark it, so there's your spot, level with that. There's our mark that we're going to put our hook at, so right about there. You're going to fold it over to the bottom of your picture so the mark is already there. And then when you stick it to the wall, you will pull that off the wall, and then your mark will be transversed to the other side of it, and then you can find the dot on the back side. So once you have two of them up there, we're going to simply level our picture, get it to where we want to for level. Sometimes you might need a little assistance, measuring from left or right to center it over something, and then you use the level to level things up. Once it's leveled up, then you press your picture to the wall as your two anchor points, and then your tape translates onto the wall. And then you're going to flatten it out, and then you can find the mark that you made on your tape that you're going to put your hole in there. So just make sure that you make your mark dark enough so that you can actually see that with a dark enough marker. Okay, so these come in two parts. You have a wall anchor, which actually screws into the wall, has a pinpoint, a screw once it gets into the drywall, and then a Phillips head that you can actually insert into the wall anchor and then screw that into the wall. Now to make it a little bit easier to screw through what you're going to, so just in case you don't find a stud and you know that you can use the hollow wall anchor part, you screw this into the wall, and once it goes all the way through, you'll notice that you have no resistance. If you have resistance on the other side, you know that you have screwed into an actual wall stud. It'll be a lot harder to actually screw into. So if it's not there, we have unscrewed our screw. We can now remove our tape because now we have a mark on the wall, which is also going to make it easier to insert our drywall anchor. So he's going to go in there like so, and then all you do is just kind of wiggle him in through the hole that you just made. And then he goes in so that he's flush with the wall. Then you have your Phillips screw that now screws into the actual anchor for this. Now you can buy different ones that are rated for different weight according to what you're going to be hanging, and that weight is based on each individual screw point. These, I believe, are 35 pounds a piece that you can hang off of a single anchor point. Okay, now we have installed our wall anchors. Now it's time to hang said shelf or picture. Sometimes a good tip is to use your fingers to mark where your actual hangers are. Find them on the wall with the actual hanger itself. Center it where you want to. Make sure it's well hooked on. And then decorate. So, one other small tip that you have for the whole thing is we actually use a hanger that's actually a hollow wood wall hanger. Sorry about that. You can actually use a stud finder if you'd like to actually find an actual stud, but whatever you're hanging may not actually center on the wall very well. So we've chosen to use an actual hollow wall anchor, which is that type of screw in. There's several other types on the market that you can use. So don't be thinking that you need to stay with this single one that we used. But again, one example of how to hang a simple picture and shelf on the wall. Thanks for watching. Tune in again. See you soon.